Welcome back, everyone. I'm Kay at Great Lakes Wanderer, and today in my kitchen we are going to make a low-carb version of chili. It's my first time making this, so I'm kind of using a recipe that was partial of my mother's for chili con carne that you would normally add beans to, but eating keto or low carb or low sugar of any of sort like that, you can't have beans. So cook along with me or watch this video and we'll see how we can put this recipe together. So right now in my pan, I have it on probably medium-high heat, and it's probably about 1.5 pounds of lean ground beef. I have some olive oil in there so it doesn't stick to the pan. I don't usually measure my salt because I do use a grinder for my Himalayan salt. So I'm just gonna grind some salt into the pot. By the time I'm done, I don't know, I think I'm gonna guesstimate that I probably have about 1/2 teaspoon in there, maybe 3/4 because I have more than 1 pound of meat in here. Stir that up. Turn this burner down a bit here. Kind of at a medium heat now. Add some pepper. I also grind my pepper. Again, probably 1/2 teaspoon, maybe even 3/4. We like pepper at our house. Ooh, it's a good workout on the arm. Help get rid of my triceps. I have pre-cut a medium-sized onion that I've diced, and we're going to add that to the pot. We'll continue cooking it on medium heat for a bit, just so that some of the water that's been pulled out of the meat will evaporate, and then the onions will break down a bit. Transparency now, as you can see in the onions here. So I have some pre-cut veggies here I'm throwing in. I have some cremini mushrooms. I think I chopped up 10. Making a big pot so that we can eat it over the next couple of days. We're going to be really busy. And also in here is some zucchini, a medium-sized one, and then 3/4 of a orange bell pepper. And then way on the bottom here, as you can see right there, I have chopped up into little kind of cube things. 1 celery stick. So just add that all into the pot. Give it a little stir. Now it's about time to add some diced tomatoes. No salt added. I'm not sure if you can see that on the camera. There you go. Add 1 can. I don't think it's enough. We're gonna have to add the 2nd can. There's more in there than I thought. Because I wasn't smart and didn't buy a bigger can. There we go, that looks better. Okay, I'm gonna turn this down now too. Not quite low, but just 1 notch above low. I don't think it's gonna take very long for this to come to a simmer. I know, you're probably thinking, why hasn't she added any spices other than salt and pepper? Well, I'm holding out here. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic powder because I don't keep fresh garlic in the house. I don't really care for garlic too much, and we don't make enough things that require garlic, so powder's just easier for me. But to this concoction here, I don't know, let's see. I have a teaspoon measured out here, but I'm just gonna sprinkle it around first, just to see how much is in here. I don't want it too garlicky. Yeah, I guess we'll do a teaspoon. And then I am going to add some chili powder. I'll use the other side of my spoon. And I'm going to add about, oh, I don't know, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is what it looks like. Give this a good stir and incorporate everything. I do think that I'm going to add a little bit more salt at this point because I got all those veggies in there and they've probably kind of soaked up some of what was ever in the meat there, or the meat evaporated some of it out through that water. So that looks about good. I don't know, probably added another 1/4 teaspoon. Grab a spoon and taste it. I was kind of interested in putting tomato paste in it, but I've never put tomato paste in chili before, but I want to try it first, and if I think the tomato paste will taste good, we'll add that too. I think it needs more chili powder, so let's try maybe another 1 or 2 teaspoons. Let's do 2 teaspoons more. And put a half a teaspoon. more of garlic powder. So this is the tomato paste that I have here. And we're gonna put, it's a pretty big tablespoon, I don't know, that's like a tablespoon and a half maybe. Let's not put another one in so big. We'll put two tablespoons in there. There we go. Should go into a simmer. Give this a good stir. There, oh look, it's nice and thickening it up. Right on. Put a little bit more black pepper in there too. Not very much. Probably like a 1/8 of a teaspoon. It's just a taste. Sometimes it's hard being the cook because you do have to taste test things and then you have to remember that went in my mouth and I also need to count that today. I don't know. There's something off to me in it. But I used all the ingredients other than the tomato paste in the recipe that my mother used to make for chili con carne. I don't know. I think I might need just a pinch more salt. Only to compensate because of that tomato paste. I think that's what the issue is the tomato paste is kind of making it sour. Maybe I shouldn't have put it in, but I like it because it's thickening it up. Let's try that. That tomato paste, by the way, doesn't have any salt in it. It just is tomatoes. So any of you who think that I'm adding too much salt, I'm not. There is a lot of food in this pot. That's better. I'm gonna add more pepper though. It's starting to get spicy. And taste the chili powder really coming through now. I'm just going to turn the burner down to low now, and I'm going to let it simmer on the stove and make more of those flavors kind of pull through. I think the mushrooms could be cooked a little bit more, and maybe this will thicken up too. So I am going to set my timer probably for 15 minutes, and we'll just kind of let it stew in its own juices there. And once the end of the 15 minutes is done on the timer, we will show you what the next step is that we're going to do with our dinner tonight. So we've had this stewing for about 15 minutes. I did taste test it before the camera came on. Doesn't taste too bad. Kind of has a tomatoey consistency, so I'm not sure how I'm going to cut it. Maybe actually a little bit more garlic. I am going to show you what I did today before I put this chili on. I'm hoping you can see this. I do apologize if you can't, but I made these delicious buns today from the Farm Girl bread mix that I made a video for previously, and I can link that in the comments below if you'd like to watch that and maybe buy the mix and make the bread yourself. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take this bun that I made and I'm going to carve the center of it out, and we're gonna make it into a bread bowl. Now that I've done that, we can open it up and we have a bread bowl. Once we have the bread bowl ready to go, I have turned off the chili and looks pretty good, taste tests pretty good. So we're gonna make this into a chili bowl. I like lots of cheese, so I have some grated, I think there is 2 kinds of cheddar in there, obviously the orange and the white. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of cheese to the bottom of the bread bowl. And then top that with the chili. I'm sorry, I'm kind of out of camera here. Let's put this on top. Oh, that looks good. I'm gonna put some more cheese on top. A little bit of fresh ground pepper. There you go. Low carb bread and low carb, no sugar, lots of meat and vegetable chili of my own recipe. And I have been eating OMAD the last few days, so I don't feel guilty for eating this, even if it is a little bit higher the carb content. I desave my carbs. So I hope that you liked my video and that you will like it and subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification bell and look for videos from me once a week. I'm trying to get them uploaded either on Sunday or Monday. So I also have an Instagram account and a Facebook page, which is Great Lakes Wander, if you'd like to follow me there, and you can see a list of my recipes on Facebook. Thanks for watching.